Wind, lightning, heavy rain, storms blew through parts of West Michigan late last night and early today, leaving more than 35,000 people without power. 24-hour News 8's Henry Erb has spent the day surveying the damage and is in one of the hardest hit places in Kalamazoo County to give us a first-hand look on what's going on out there. Henry, it was a wild storm last night.
Well, it was, and boy, take a look at this. This enormous maple tree knocked over in the front yard of this house in the small hamlet of Alamo. We have seen stuff like this on a residential street in Otsego in Allegan County today. A Consumers Energy crew was busy putting the wires back on the poles where they belong. Across the street, Matt Henline watched and remembered what it was like when the storm hit.
The power lines were over there at the White House and it's sparking. I think if it wasn't raining, it would have been a bad fire.
By mid-afternoon, the crews had whittled down the number of customers without power from 35,000 to 27,000. Even though he was without power for a little over 13 hours when we talked to him, Matt Henline was eager to have his electricity back.
It sucks. I actually went to the store to get some ice and a cooler. Luckily, my freezer is full of meat, but that probably won't thaw out for a while, hopefully.
Consumers Energy says it has 163 two-person crews working, helped by 102 three-member crews cutting trees mostly. Here's how they decide where they send them first.
We look at, obviously, the critical areas, if there's any hospitals or public safety type facilities that are out, and then we look to see where the greatest damage is, where we have to do some work first, like removing trees to get those off. And then we look at areas that maybe fixing an area where we have higher voltage, where we can get more people on.
Morgenstern says there are a lot of rural areas that are without power, and in some cases the downed lines are hard to get to. He says some people won't have power till late Friday afternoon.
For this early in the season, this is a pretty severe storm, pretty extensive storm.
One of the hardest hit places is right here in this hamlet of Alamo in Kalamazoo County, where the landscape just won't look the same again. I'll show you at 6. We're live in Kalamazoo County. Henry Erb, 24-hour News 8.